years of my life due to stress, anxiety, or maybe just old age. Who even knows? I'm a 46-year-old woman with many years of happiness and sorrow that I would love to remember. Sometimes I am reminded of something that happened in life because of a hint here or there, and I write it down in a diary so I can piece it all together. I know it might sound silly to some, but the memories are just as vacant as a bad hotel on a lonely highway. It all started when I was around 10 years old. What I can remember are bits and pieces from happy or sad events and pictures. Although I think the pictures simply let me remember what's in the picture and not the surrounding events, such as I don't remember sleeping in a box after crying, but my mother snapped the picture after I had fallen asleep all curled up in a box like a cat. I think I must have been 6 or 7 years old, so I remember the box and the picture. Those are certainly not fresh memories. What stays fresh in my mind is what happened when I was 10 years old. I'll never forget it. I was just turning 10, and having a birthday in the middle of summer is the best time, because we would set up the slip and slide game on the lawn and have water gun fights while waiting for presents and cake. It was always the best time every year until my 10th birthday. Mom had ordered a clown to do tricks for us as a special treat. I was always trying to make funny animal shapes with balloons, so she thought it might be fun for me, especially since Killer Clowns from Outer Space was my favorite movie. His name was Pops. He had a red shirt with big blue balls on the front and funny red and white striped pants that were poofy all the way down. He sported blue and red shoes that looked more like bowling shoes than clown shoes. His hair wasn't the typical orange or curly red clown hair. No. It was long and stringy around the sides, and he was bald on top. His hair was even gray. Now that I think about it, it looked more like he just didn't wash his hair instead of it being thin. His face paint was white, and his sunken-in eyes were ash gray with dark, hollow cheeks and high red painted cheekbones. What I remember the most was his smile. He didn't smile at first. The red paint around his lips was messy, and his frown lines were obvious. This was no happy clown. Even his fingernails were gross. Not gloves, just long white fingers with long, dirty, crusty nails. I think the tear on his cheek must have been a tattoo, because it was the only thing that didn't smear as his face dripped in the hot afternoon sun. Pops never smiled when he did tricks. He would just stare at us while juggling the balls or pins. He looked at each kid for a moment before doing a new trick, and then would point at one to come up. None of us wanted to be near him, so we didn't budge. Some of us held hands to hold the other back.